Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, January 8th, 2015. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts. We'll start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see that the futures are flying high today. They are up about 15 points at the moment to 2034.5 per contract. That's a pretty good move. You can see the futures were even higher. They were trading above 2040. 2040, but they have pulled back a little bit here before the opening bell. Either way you slice it or dice it, this is a huge two-day advance for the major stock indexes, especially the S&P 500. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see how it goes. One thing you're going to want to watch again today will be dollar-yen. If dollar-yen starts to slip, and you can see that has started to slip really right around the... You can see dollar-yen put in a little bit of a peak around 730, has been pulling back. Dollar-yen pulls back, the market pulls back. You'll also notice the E-minis started to pull back right around 730. So, again, dollar-yen really controls everything. You could watch all the news you want to. You're blue in the face. They could talk about the euro and talk about the British pound, but it really is dollar-yen that moves markets. So keep that on the radar. We'll see how it plays out. Right now, dollar-yen is still trading higher by 32 cents. But it has pulled back a little bit. Hence, you got the little pullback in the market as well. All right, let's take a look at some stocks in the news. There are a lot of stocks out here today. First one I'm going to start out with is Biogen IDEC. Ticker symbol is BIIB. The stock had a huge surge, and now it has come back down. So when I see something like this, you got to be a little bit careful. It is very, very news-related, news-heavy. Again, that is a good move for Biogen overall, but whenever you see something like that, you got to be a little bit on the guarded side. Right now, the stock is holding up very, very well, but it is well off of the morning highs. You can see here it was trading around 380. Now it's trading at around 358. It did close at 353 and a quarter, so just respect it for what you're seeing. It looks like they had a drug, that experimental drug that showed good results. I don't know if we can make much out of it, but it looks like the MS drug showed promising in repairing eye damage. So either way, good little move, but nothing to write home about. The stock theoretically has a ton of resistance at 372, maybe 372 and 50, somewhere around there. That's really where you should watch for major resistance. I don't really see this equity getting back above to 380, but if it does rally again, it can get to 372. I would not be shorting the stock right now. Off of the news, stock is holding up pretty well. All right, let's take a look at the next one on our list here. It is going to be PODD. This is POD. It's Insulet Corp. They make all sorts of insulin distribution products. So anybody looking to insulin pumps and things like that. So either way, stock right now is trading at $41. It closed at $44.53. So this stock is getting hit a little bit. There is a fair amount of support here at 41, but a couple levels I'm going to be watching because this is a light volume name. And what I mean by that, it trades less than 1 million shares a day. So these stocks have a chance to usually overshoot. You're going to watch $39, $36.88, and then $34.50. All of these are tougher plays because the stock is a lighter volume name, but nonetheless, it is down on the session. Let's take a look at Apollo, APOL, Apollo Education. Stock closed at $31.86, now trading at $30. There's not a lot of volume here, so you want to be a little bit careful with this one. I'm not 100% sure about these levels because I would have liked to have seen more volume in the pre-market, and we're really not getting that. But either way you look at it, stock does have some pretty decent support at $28.92, $27.59, and $26.11. Again, it is a little bit higher risk because of its generally its light volume nature. On a normal day, the stock trades about 300,000. The last couple of days, though, it has traded at over 2 million. So again, it can be a very, very big mover and a volatile name at times. Let's take a look at Costco. Costco came out with some same-store sales, I believe. Stock is trading at $145. That's close to a new all-time high. We're going to give it the upside bias, maybe to around 146, a little bit over 146. I wouldn't be shorting it. I would just trail the stop loss if you own it. If you don't own it, I would not be a buyer up here at these levels. Let's take a look at Family Dollar. This one is still a takeover play, but nonetheless, they did report earnings. It is trading down a little bit. I don't know if there's much we're going to do with Family Dollar. Still looks to be support around 78.25, which is where it is right now. Let this settle in. Maybe there'll be some plays intraday, but it is ticking down a little bit. Google was downgraded today by, I believe, Stifel Nicholas. So either way, Google is getting hit today. Right now, when I look at Google, it probably wants to test the $500 level. So stock had no strength yesterday in an up market. You got to be a little bit careful with Google at the moment. I don't think it really breaks down here, but hey, you never know. Stock is not showing any relative strength, and a test of the $499 to $500 level is likely. Let's take a look here at WD40. WDFC is the ticker symbol. This stock closed at $85.48. It is getting hammered today, trading at $81. I'm looking at a couple of levels here for WD40, and the first thing I want to just bring to everybody's attention is that it's a light volume name. And what I mean by that is that it rarely trades a million shares. In fact, on average, it's trading probably somewhere around 65,000 shares. So it's a very, very tough equity to play. I'm showing some support around 76.65. Take it for what it's worth. It's still a tough play. Comes with high risk because of the light volume. But it is a household name, so I figured I would mention it this morning. And we'll keep it on the radar, see if there is a play there once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at Constellation Brands. STZ is the ticker symbol. Stock closed at 103.05. It is trading at 106.70. Give this one the upside bias to around 107.25. 107.50. Great move for Constellation. But if you own it, you just trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, you leave it alone. You do not short it up here. Stock is definitely overbought, but it's still a strong name. Pushing up a little bit more. Should hit resistance around 107.25, 107.50, somewhere in that vicinity. Let's fast forward here a little bit. Let's take a look at gold futures. Gold futures are flat this morning. Gold futures are trading right at $1,210.50 an ounce. Let's go to the all-important GLD. You'll see that's trading at 116.25, closed at 116.43. So really not much movement there, but gold is holding up today. If you take a look at crude is trading up by 27 cents to $48.92 a barrel. Let's go to the all-important USO, and that is chopping around, slopping around. Was much lower yesterday, did rebound a little bit. I still don't have a low in for oil yet. So once I do, I will let you know. I'll let the In the Money Stocks members know, but I don't have that in just yet. Take a 7-day free trial. Come on over to the intraday stock chat. We're getting much, much better volatility in the market, getting a lot of decent opportunities. And also, take a 7-day free trial to our research center. You'll get all of our plays there, all of our swing trades and everything that we're doing each and every day. So again, try that out, test it out, give it a test drive, see what it's all about. I think you'll like what you see. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day. Right now, futures are still very, very strong, trading up 16.75 points before the opening bell, and we'll see how this market plays out today. But another strong move in the futures before the opening bell. With that being said, have a great trading day, everyone. We'll see you on the charts.